Hello and happy Friday. So, we're moving into the fourth week of our fall series where we're looking at how to do public life well as children of God. And we've been on this journey through the Old Testament book of Daniel where we've seen example and principles from these young Israelite men who were living in Babylon, a pagan country of their day, a pagan empire of their day. And we've seen the importance of defining our relationships with our country of citizenship on earth and the kingdom of which we are citizens in heaven, if you're a child of God, if you're a follower of Jesus, and how our primary higher citizenship is in that kingdom of heaven. And so, because of that, we're called to depend ultimately on God, not any earthly leader, elected or appointed. And out of that dependence on God, we can trust in Him in everything. Last week in particular, we saw how we can trust in Him when the inevitable intense pressures come our way to conform to the world around us. We can resist that and see His power to deliver, to come through, whether in life or in eternity, because of His power and His kingship that far surpasses any earthly power or any earthly authority. As the story goes forward, we're in Daniel chapter 4 this week, and it's a surprising turn. We see King Nebuchadnezzar, who has been this narcissistic, power-mongering king. Now he's giving praise to God because his story has been such that he's seen the power of God. And it's an unexpected chapter in the Bible where we see this pagan king giving praise to God, but it's because of his personal story. It's really a testimony chapter. It's very interesting, and it's interesting how you and I can read this, and it raises an important question for us of just our own stories. What has God done in your life to shape your view of Him and draw you to see Him as someone who is worthy of your worship and your life and your trust? I can think about stories in my own life, and I'll share a couple on Sunday that frankly have humbled me. And that's really at the heart of Nebuchadnezzar's story as well. He was humbled, and it caused him to see where the ultimate power really is in God. And so if you've experienced something in your story that has humbled you, I think you're going to find a lot to relate to in this as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing that as we go forward and really just exploring this question together, how our story has been at play and how it can and should impact the way that we do public and personal life today in the world in which we live. So a lot of good lessons that we have to learn as we move through this series together. I hope you'll join us on Sunday. Also, just want to encourage you. We're resuming our packing with Feed the Hunger this next week. So we have 2 more weeks, a next 2-week installment of packing food to meet the needs of kids and families around the world and in our country. And so we have this unique partnership with Feed the Hunger. I would encourage you, sign up, be a part of it. It's a great outreach opportunity to invite someone from the community to come with you and make a difference in the world. So you can sign up for that. There's a link in the email. We want to do everything that we can to reduce food insecurity. It's part of our key mission of bringing healing, connection, and purpose. And so I'd love for you to be a part of that as well. So you can click that link and sign up and be a part of it. And I hope you will. So I hope to see you this weekend. Join us either in person or online as we continue our study together. But until then, have a great weekend.